All right, all right, all right. Hey guys, how you doing? How you doing? How you doing? So we are going live right now. Hopefully you guys are coming in. You're starting to see some information. Today we're gonna do a Wall Street Talks, and we're gonna do this probably for the next 90 days. And so we're gonna start today topic. How you doing, Janice? Today's topic is going to talk about creating that wealth, right? We're gonna talk about what do you got to do to start creating the wealth to get you to, creating that first million or first 100,000, first 300,000, first 500,000. We're going to talk about some of the things that you have to do in this transition. There is a real transition, guys, to going to become wealthy. How you doing, Mama Peanut? All right. So today's topic, we are going to start creating our first 100,000, first 300,000, first 500,000, first million, and it's all possible in this brand new economy. All right. So all is well. Pray that you are also. I am well. I got my cast off. I got me a boot on, so I'm doing better. I got my boot. I got me a brand new boot. And I'm happy to be in my boot. I promise you. I'm ready to get rid of that cast. So let's talk about a little bit. I'm going to share some slides with you, some things for you. And I want to say this, everybody. It doesn't matter. It does not matter how old you are, how young you are. This is all possible in this new economy. We just don't realize that it's here. So before we get going, I need you guys that's coming on the line right now. I need you guys to go ahead and put in, the city and state that you are listening to, the city and state. I'm also going to ask you to share this live feed that we're doing right now. It's called Wallstreet Talks. I want you to share it. So just share it on your page, share it on your news feed. How you doing, Carl? Share it on your page, share it on your news feed, and just let other people know that we're going live and that this talk today can actually help you transition. It can help you transition to becoming or to get going to your first million, if that's what you want to accomplish. Everybody don't want to make a million. Everybody's not going to commit to it. But if you desire to get to a certain place financially in your life, I'm going to give you some tools and tactics in the next basically 90 days to get you going. So every day, my goal is to get on here every day to share some tips and tactics to help you get moving. Okay. And the only thing that you got to participate in is starting to understand the cryptocurrency world that we live in today. And guys, this is a real world financially. So we're going to get going, and I'm going to share some things with you. And going to start right here. In this new phenomenon of crypto, I'm going to start right here. Are you participating in this new home economy? Now notice my background. Notice what it says. It says the state of your home economy. Now, first of all, let's define the state of your home economy. How much money is coming in and how much money is going out, and do you have anything left over? How much money is coming in? How much money is going out? And when everything's all said and done, do you still have any cash flow left over? Do you have any money left over? Right? And if you don't, it's not because you're spending too much, because you may not have enough to spend. It might be because you're not open to new ideas. And that's the first lesson. You got to be open to new ideas. If you want to change the state of your home economy, you have to start changing your old ideas. It does not work with the same ideas. The reason why you have less money coming in or not enough money coming in is because you are still dealing with the same old ideas. So we got to start there. Another thing I would say to you, if you really serious about changing the state of your home economy, then you have to have a strong desire to do so. Now that's the part that's going to kick most of you out of what's going on, right? That's the part right there. If you are not willing to have a strong desire to change the way you believe about money, your ideas about money, and you don't have a strong desire to win, then that's the basically the formula to keep you where you are, right? A strong desire. So people says, well, what's a strong desire? People ask me that, like, what's a strong desire? Strong desire is when you can't go to sleep without, seeing yourself moving forward in a new dynamic, right? When you wake up, you see it. When you sit down at a quiet time and you just close your eyes and you can visualize yourself achieving your goals, that's a strong desire. I know I have people in my family tell me all the time, why you always talk about business? They used to say that to me all the time. Why you always talking about this? Why you always doing this? Why you always doing that? But I'm a millionaire now. And it was due to the strong desire of me changing the way I think. You see, it's just the strong desire had to appear for me to do that. And the one main reason for that is because I would always have family members ask me, I'm the family member that can always give. I can always give the money, right? I'm always that person to give the money. So like for Christmas this year, I paid 3 months of my family's rent. A lot of people, not everybody, but I paid 3 months of their rent. 3 months. You got it? To help them catch up, to help them get going. Hopefully they save some money. Hopefully they didn't spend it all. But that's what I did, right? That's what I did for my family. I paid 3 months rent. Okay. And so, that was one thing to do. Then there's other things you got to do, right? When it comes to family, emergencies come up. When emergencies come up, there is no other name shows up in my family but me. And there's a reason for that, right? But they don't think back on the way that I had to visualize myself. I had to visualize myself prior to that. I had to visualize myself becoming wealthy. I had to. That is the plan. That is what you have to do if you are going to be successful. You have to visualize yourself hitting those goals. You got to visualize yourself reaching that potential, what you have, even though the bank account's still the same. It's still in the real world, it's still the same. My bank account is still low, right? In the real world, everything didn't change. But in your visual, in your mindset, that strong desire must be there. So you keep moving forward because you are in transition. And so when it comes down to thinking about the miracle of the world, right? Our plants, our trees, you don't see what's happening below the ground. You only see what is happening above the ground. But the miracle is not above the ground. The miracle is what you can't see. That's below the ground, right? The water, the rain, all that stuff is happening, the sunshine, all that's happening, but it's still got to go below the ground before the plant even starts to come up, right? So the miracle is the stuff that you can't see. And in my own world and me, in my own thing, I had to visualize, and the miracle was being given to me, even though I couldn't see it, but I kept working at it. I kept pursuing it. I kept doing calls. I kept doing things to keep pursuing that vision of hitting that first million, right? I kept doing it. Now, when you make the first million, it's like, wow, that was it. It's like it's over. I hit the first million. Now I'm working on the second one and the third one and the fourth one and the fifth one. But the first one is the hardest. The first one is the one that all your efforts, everything you're doing in that first, hitting that first whatever your goal is, the 100,000, 50,000, the extra $500 that you need, right? Whatever that goal is, you working until you get to that point, right? And then when you get it, he says, damn, okay, I got that first one. Now let me get to the next one, right? The goal is I can do it. And this is what I tell people. This is what I always tell people. If you can make $10,000, if you can make $10,000 in your own efforts of what you're doing, making 100,000 is easy because all you got to do is repeat it 10 times. You just got to repeat it. I still remember, Deborah, Mama, Dad, I got it. 10 million. I got it. I got the card still on my desk. I got the card. Literally, what you gave me is still on my mantle. I have it on my mantle. I look at it every single day because that is the goal that I'm going for, the 10 million. So when I say to you that what's really happening when it comes to wealth, you really got to understand that there is a transition that you must have. And if you are following me and understanding what we're teaching you to do, then that's going to get easier and easier. And the mindset is going to shift. Your mindset will shift. The shift is the hard part, right? When you're shifting, that's the hard part, right? Because nobody wants to hear what you're saying, what you're going to do. They don't want to hear it, right? You just as broke as I am. They don't want to hear it, right? They don't want to hear all of that, right? Your family don't want to hear it. Your friends don't want to hear it. Everybody don't want to hear it. They don't want to hear it. I promise you, they don't want to hear it, right? So, but you have to learn to ignore the noise, and you keep speaking out loud so that it engraves, it goes into your soul, your spirit. You keep saying it. Don't worry about what they say. Your wealth is going to change because they want to keep you right where you are, right? Comfortable with them. It's like crabs in a barrel, right? Everybody's cool, everybody's good with them, everybody's good to go. So that's life. That's going to happen, right? But once you start to understand the difference, that you personally got to change. See, change comes to the people that stay true to themselves. No matter what, my daughters, my sister, my brothers, right? Both my brothers, right? Now, Derek, my brother Derek, he always says, man, go get it. Y'all don't understand. Derry's on a, he's a Satan on the family. He going somewhere. He's on a different mission. Everybody else didn't really, they just want me to shut up. They want me to talk about it. But I kept doing it anyway. I didn't care. I kept doing it. And I was always say to them, one day, I pray that we all, the family, talking about the whole family, that we all make it, that we all are millionaires in our family, especially in this economy. And when I say this economy, I'm not talking about the government economy. I'm not saying that. That's a whole different deal with the government economy. In the government's economy, we are doing terrible, right? So many folks are out of work. So many folks are looking for stimulus checks, all that good stuff. But when it comes to this crypto economy, everybody's becoming rich. Let me give you an example. Let me share something with you real quick. Now I want you to think about what I'm getting ready to show you. So this is a chart that I just did today. Okay, I just did it today, and hopefully you see my chart up there. It says Bitcoin, that's cryptocurrency, BTC, Bitcoin. It just broke $54,600. Now, what is it? This very moment. Let's go see. We have 54,700. Let's go see. Let's go see my live chart. Okay, let's go see it. All right, let's go see my live chart. All right, let's go share my screen. Let's do it, because I got to show you this. I got to share this with you every day, right? Every day I got to share this with you. Okay. So here we are. This is our live chart right now, right? Live. So that was 54,609. We a little bit higher above that. And the price point is 54,770. Now, just to give you an example of the wealth being created, I want you to listen to these numbers. Listen to these numbers, okay? If you have one Bitcoin, just one whole Bitcoin. Now, I'm not saying you got to go get one Bitcoin, because right now one whole Bitcoin is $54,761.773. Whatever. That's what it takes to get one whole Bitcoin. But you can get $50 worth, $100 worth, and keep building on it until you get one Bitcoin, or you can join our club and get one whole Bitcoin. But think about this. So one Bitcoin, just one, is $54,700. Let's just say $760, because it's going to keep changing while you're looking at it. Okay. If you got two Bitcoin, so every time Bitcoin goes up $1,000. So listen to me. So from 52,000 to 53,000, it's $1,000 move. 52,000 to 53,000, it's $1,000 move. Every Bitcoin you own, you just made $1,000. So from 52,000 to 53, if I got 5 Bitcoin, I just made $5,000. You got it? From 52,000 to 53,000, I got 5 Bitcoin. I just made $5,000. From 53,000 to 54,000, where we are now, I made another $5,000. So that means you made $10,000. Well, guess what? That was in one day. Now, if you only got 5 Bitcoin, well, there's some people got, they got 500 Bitcoins. Some people got 10 Bitcoins. I'm lucky enough to have about 30 to 50 Bitcoins. I'm going to say the real number, but it's somewhere in that range, right? So if I got, just give me an example. If I got 20 Bitcoin from 52,000 to 53,000, I just made 20,000. 53,000 to 54,000, I made another 20,000. That's in the same day. That's 40,000 in one day. 54,000, which way it's going now, $300 away to 55,000. That's another 20,000. So in 1 day and a half, it's possible that people are making $60,000, 70,000, 80,000, 100,000, 200,000. There are people right now, every time it goes up $1,000, they just made $100,000 because they got 100 Bitcoin. You see, that's the new economy. You see, what you failing to realize, for a lot of folks out there, is that people have been saying this is a scam, this is all that. People don't trust it. If you listen to the news, if you listen to the people on the news, you're not getting it. They say, well, do you trust Bitcoin right now? Where's that? It's going to pull all the way back down. Bitcoin is not real. Warren Buffett said that for years, right? Jamie Dimon, all these billionaires that say that. And then you got other billionaires that says, y'all crazy as hell. Forget about what they saying. You better jump in here. And so as a black man, I'm trying to teach the black community to benefit from this new economy. See, this is the real new economy. Let me stop sharing now. Right? This is the real new economy that you have to use to change your own home economy. If we don't change the way we think, if we don't change the things that can change your life financially, and you don't participate in this new economy. See, that's what it says here. If you look at the bottom of my screen, it says, is this new phenomenon of crypto, is this new phenomenon of crypto, are you participating in the new home economy? See, this a brand new home economy that is literally changing people's lives from welfare to millionaire. You think about what I'm saying to you. There are people that used to be on, like me, used to be on welfare, join the military, how to get, find my way. But think about it. People right now that is in that is in welfare, and they stepping into this new field of crypto, this new phenomenon of crypto. I know I spelled that word wrong. I'll figure it out. The new phenomenon of crypto, can it change, right? Can you literally change your home economy? Is it possible for you to change your home economy? And this is the key. This is why I'm pushing so hard to people. Because I made $500 on Bitcoin in a couple of months. You're gonna be able to make thousands in days, thousands. Like there are people making more money in one day than a surgeon makes all year. Did you hear what I said? There are people in this brand new economy that's making more money than surgeons and top lawyers make all year. It's being done in this new phenomenon. Now, here's the question to you. Are you participating in a new home economy? Right? See, if you're not participating, if you're not in this to, because of fear, because of what you're hearing on the news, the news, the media, I'm gonna put it this way. Let's put it this way. The media controls the people. Everything you see on TV, the fear mongers, depending on the show you listen to, right? CNBC is going to give you one opinion. Then Fox Business or Fox News going to give you a whole different opinion. Then when you go to Bloomberg TV, another opinion, right? And so when you listen to all these different stations and you see what's going on, depending on who you listening to, it'll sway you, because that's the media. That's what you're allowing to seep into your brain. And so you start to hang out and listen to what they're saying and not looking at reality. The reality in the crypto space, it's undeniable. It is absolutely undeniable what's happening right now. That's undeniable that the Bitcoin, the price, no matter who is talking, no matter what analyst is saying on TV, the Bitcoin price is now at $54,000. Ronnie, I'm gonna give you my business link in a minute. $54,000. You got it? 54,000. Now, he says, well, is it too late for me to get in? It's not. You think it's going to stop at 54,000? I got a question. If the billionaires are finally waking up, I'm talking about billionaires that have these billions of dollars coming in. Elon Musk, 1.5 billion. Michael Saylor, it's called MicroStrategy. They came in with 2 billion. You have PayPal and Square and Mass Mutual, and now thousands and thousands of other people are coming in. Now they're coming in. And these people are not coming in just to buy Bitcoin and let it go. So here's my link, okay? I'm gonna give you my link. There's my link, okay? 805-GO, www.805go.com. You're not going to join me. You're going to join one of my people that's on that link. Whoever name you come to on that link, you just sign up with them, 805go.com. That's my rotator, right? And all my people, the entire club, they have their own link. Everybody has their own link, okay? But this is my personal, this is me doing a personal reach out to you, right? I'm representing me and my admins, my people that work with me directly, okay? Now, so you got the link, right? You got the link now. So the thing is this: if you personally are building wealth, if you personally want to build wealth, why are you not in this brand new home economy? Why not participate in it? if you're home stressed out about money, now you may need, so to join our club, just to give you an example, to join our MLS Bitcoin club, it is going to be $400, $399. You're gonna need about $415. I'm just gonna say $415 to $430 for the fees, right? To join our club. And then you're gonna join right in our club, right? And so my members, though, they can share this link. They can share this video if they want to, right? Just make sure you give them your link and not this 805go.com when you share the video, okay? Just make sure you share that, all right? So, but when you out there, right? When you out there making a change about your life, about what's happening in your life, and your home economy is not growing, I got a question. Is that, can you blame the government because you're not moving? Should you be blaming the government why you're not participating in this brand new home economy? You see, understanding the power in creating wealth, it lies only with you. I said lies with you, but lies only. Let me change that. I'm gonna change that real quick. It lies only with you, only with you, right? Only. So when you think about your home economy and this new home economy that's happening right now all over the world, it's not just United States participating in it. It's not just us. It's China, it's Japan, it's Africa, it's Australia, we got folks all over the world that's joining the MLS Bitcoin Club for this main reason, because you're learning new strategies to change your life. You're learning new ways to change your home economy. Do you think, let me ask you this question. Does the government want to partner with you because you're in this new economy? The answer is yes. The burden of wealth, the burden of trying to provide food and money to its citizens can now be relaxed because of this new economy. Now they may not like that you're moving money out of their system into the crypto space, right? Because we're taking money from the national banks and you're moving it into the crypto space. But eventually, you know, they're going to be taxing us on the crypto space. They're going to tax us on it, right? They're going to find a way to get the money back into their system so they can pay off all this debt. Think about it, we got $27 trillion of debt and it's growing. 27 trillion. Man, I remember years ago it was only 14. Now it's in the 27 trillion. It's growing like crazy. So the debt, of course, the dollar is going to have to change. They can't keep the dollar going out there. They're going to have to change it to some kind of crypto, which they're working on, right? So, but think about this. If the government says, hey, if you guys get in the cryptocurrency space and the government don't have to worry about trying to send out all these stimulus checks, and then they can tax, the people that's making a good living, they can tax us, and then the whole economies starts to rise, it's gonna help the government as well as help us. I'm not discouraging the government, because this is where we live and they need a new plan. I mean, seriously, guys, we need a brand new plan in all of the world when it comes to financial structures, right? We got to have a new plan, because the governments can't fix what's going on right now. They're trying to figure it out, but there are so many people that is looking for stimulus checks right now. Stimulus checks, with so many people that's waiting. But imagine if everybody was in this new home economy, and now we uplifting everybody. What you think crime would probably go down, right? Except for the crazy people. Crime would probably go down. Nobody would be trying to rip nobody off. Nobody got to steal nobody's money, right? Everybody's uplifting themselves because of this simple fact of financial freedom. This is my fight with the black community, right? We are always last when it comes to financial knowledge. We always in line looking to get some kind of help. But I'm saying to you, we don't need that. If you get into this brand new economy that's created right now in front of your eyes, can you imagine everybody's being uplifted at the same time? Right now, I got a little bit earlier. So yeah, I got in like 2016, right? I got a club where you can actually create more cash flow faster. That's the cool thing about the club. You can create more crypto faster, and you're getting it for free. This the part that you got to understand. If you're willing to invite other people, you can get it for free. But the education stands on its own merits. Everything I put together inside of the crypto space, I'm gonna show you in a Bitcoin club. Let me show you what I'm talking about. This is our crypto. This is our experience. I'm gonna stop the banner from going across because I want you to see the whole thing. Notice, and I'm gonna share my screen on this as well. Notice what's I'm gonna move out the way. Let's look on this side first. Let's look on this side. Okay. Look over there. It says, well, now we got a 10-day tour, right? Then we have Crypto 101. Then we got level 1, extreme credit. Not just good credit, extreme credit. Then we got introduction to LLC, C corporation. In other words, start a business. Then we got business credit. Then we got solo 401k. Then we got ALOCs. Then we got introduction to trading. We're going to learn how to trade like me, a professional trader, right? Then you talk about infinite banking system. That's the insurance. Then offshore accounts. So if you think about it, retirement. Most of you do not have a full retirement. You don't have a full retirement. You need one. You don't have one. You don't even have what they call a wealth plan. You don't have one. You got to change the way you think about money, and that is called professional development. You gotta change this, right? My whole goal is to take you from meager understanding of money and convert that knowledge into that you become powerful in money. You understand what money is. You understand how to create more cash flow. You understand, because once you get these tools of understanding, the whole conversation about money now changes. Like, hey girl, what's going on? Girl, I'm just trying to make it. That conversation is gone. The next conversation you're gonna have is, girl, you see Bitcoin where you at? Girl, we at $65,000 a coin. Woo, I love what I see. I love what I see. You got it? See, the conversation starts to change when everybody's on the same tip. Everybody's doing the same thing, right? The conversation changes when you say, hey, you know, these 5 pillars of wealth, they really mean something, right? Create cash flow. 5 pillars of wealth, create the cash flow. And most people do not understand that a job is not even a cash flow for you. It don't even count towards your cash flow. A job does not count toward cash flow. You got it? Does not. You got to understand that, right? A job is not cash flow. And so when you think about that, what's happening, right? When you think about that, you say, well, that's the only cash flow I got is a job. Then you have to start somewhere. And we give you that place to start. That place to start is with our club, right? You got to change the conversation. And when you start to change the conversation, when you start changing the things the way people think, then all of a sudden your family don't talk to me. They won't talk to you like they talk to me. Why are you always talking about business? Why are you always doing this? And now it's like, well, Derry, you know, I need some money to pay my light bill. Okay. Derry, I need some money to do whatever. Now we don't have those conversations because now I'm incorporating the family to get into this new system of wealth. Now they're more open to the conversation. right? So now my brother got some Bitcoin. My brothers are getting Bitcoin. My sisters are getting Bitcoin, and I'm taking care of certain things for them that they don't know about. I got my grandchildren in position for Bitcoin. Think about what I just said. I said my grandchildren. I'm going to have my first great grandchild, and I'm going to set them up with Bitcoin. You got it? Now, what's the difference? So grandpa, me, right? Brother, uncle, cousin, me. One day we'll have a picture. I'm gonna get a picture made. And so they said, well, who is that? Who's that guy right there? Oh, that's grandpa. That's Grandpa Wallstreet. He said, what? Yeah, he the one that got us on making millions of dollars in his whole family. I want to be like the Rothschilds. I want to be like the Rothschilds. There are two families. One is called Vanderbilts. One is called the Rothschilds, right? Now, many years ago, before the Rothschilds even came on the scene, Vanderbilt was the richest man in the world at that time, right? 1800s, richest man in the world. Okay. 100 years later, not one single person in that family was a millionaire. Now, that changed today, but back 100, when they did this newscast came out, there was no millionaires in the family. Now here comes the Rothschilds. They did something a little bit different. They started having meetings. They start doing certain things. They start communicating. They start using the money, giving the goods and the bads, and they do it even today. All of a sudden, that entire family for generations have created trillions of dollars. Trillions. Gold out the fazoo, right? Gold out the anus. Gold is going through everywhere. They're in every country of the world. And they are producing, still to this day, trillions of dollars. Now, here's the question. Why not take what they've done as a secret to learn, to get the family together and start teaching the other families what to do? So every time I do a call or talk, it's an archive to my family. To be honest with you, I never built the MLS Bitcoin Club or Wealth Brokers. I have never built that for you as an individual. I built that for an archive to my family for generations to look at. Like, that's Grandpa Wallstreet. It's an archive. But what I did, I monetized it, and so that I could bring it back to the people. So you guys can start learning what we do and how I changed my life financially. That, the skills that I've learned are now in your hands, that you can change your family life as well. And that's the difference. You see? So the whole family has to get a Bitcoin wallet. Absolutely. Bitcoin is going through the roof. Bitcoin is going to eventually, it's going to go to 100,000. I believe it's going to be 100,000 in June. I believe we might hit 60,000 in the month of February. Like, we only got 2 weeks left. We only $3,000 away. I don't think it's no issue it hitting 60. I don't think it's going to be. I believe we're going to hit that already, right? In the month of February. So the difference is, when it comes to wealth, now you got these 5 pillars is the footprint, what kept me moving in the right direction. The Richest Man in Babylon was the book, which is, we got an audio book in our back office. You can find it on YouTube. The audio book is, and I would encourage you to get the real book, right? This is the real book right here. For the folks who don't know, The Richest Man in Babylon, right there, George S. Clayson, right? Little thin book. It's not thick, little thin book, but it's powerful. They got more people that became millionaires have read this book because of the secrets that you're going to be learning about, the vision, the knowledge, the everything that you have to do, right, to change the mindset, because that makes the difference. And you have to start thinking that way. So what am I saying to you? Your new economy is right here. Your new economy is right here, right? You could change everything. Your new economy, you could change everything. If you step forward, if you change the way you think, if you just dive into it. And I just told my son to sell his second vehicle. I got you, Rosie. Rosie said, I told him he gotta change. He gotta go do something. Sell your vehicle, get some money, and get some crypto in there. I ain't mad at you, Rosie. That's a great thing. And get into the club. Absolutely. It's only $400 to get into the club, guys. I mean, I'm just being honest with you, right? So the knowledge, the MLS, we got two sides of the house, right? We got the knowledge of MLS Bitcoin Club. I really don't talk about rotating hands. That's cheaper to get in. It's $35, right? To get in that side. I don't even talk about it. I talk about this side. The MLS Bitcoin side is the side that the knowledge to wealth, the transformation, everything you need to do is on this side. And then you move to the other side from the link on this side. The MLS Bitcoin Club is the foundation to what I've dreamed about for years, to help the family change the way we think, right? That was my whole goal. The whole goal for me, my vision, everything that I did was on the MLS Bitcoin side. That's the side that's going to change your life. That's the side that I pour my heart, my soul into to get you to transition from where you are to become wealthy. And I've been on that journey since 2014. I got into the Bitcoin house side of it 2016, but that's the side that changed everything. That's the side. MLS, that link, www.805go.com, it goes to the MLS Bitcoin side of the house. And if you want to join the other program, then you click on somebody's link and it'll bring you to the other side, right? But this is the key to get you moving in the right direction. Every day for the next 90 days, I'm bringing a talk. I'm bringing you some information that's going to help you change your life financially, right? It's going to help you. It's going to help you change your life so that you will never be broke again in your life. Look, we get ready to break out, right? We had 54,854, 844, and we get ready to go to 55,000. I'm gonna put it. Look, I'm gonna put it up here. I'm gonna change this to 55,000. Okay, look at this right there. So 55,000. Okay, I'm gonna take this line and I'm gonna bring it up to that line up there, right there. That's how far we got to go. 55,000. And look at this. Look how close we about to break through that line. That's going to be $55,000. So in one day, it made almost $3,000 in one day, right? Day and a half, 2 days. Let's say 2 days. So $3,000. Now, remember I said before about that. If I only had one Bitcoin, I make $3,000. If I had 5 Bitcoin, right? 5 times 3 is 15,000 in a day and a half. If I had 10 Bitcoin and it went up 3,000, I just made $30,000. If I had 100 Bitcoin, I just made $300,000. And in a day and a half. In a day and a half. If you're not participating and ready to change your life, if you are not ready to change your life, then we got a problem. You see, the new economy is right here. The new economy is right in your face. It's not something that you can't touch. You can touch this. You can touch the new economy. You just got to figure out what you got to do, but you can touch it. And that's what I'm saying to you. You can touch it. If you can touch it, then you can change your life. If you can touch it, then you can change your family's life. If you can touch it, then you can change your neighbor's life if you can touch it. And what I mean by touch it is if you can see it. If you can see it. It can't be something that we just look at. Oh, I see Bitcoin at 54,000, 55,000. I saw Bitcoin at 30,000. Well, how much do you have? I don't have none. Wait a minute. You saying you watching this and you don't have any? You don't have like $10, $50 worth? You don't have $100 worth? You don't have $1,000 worth? You don't have none? Why are you sitting here looking at this and you have none? This is a part that we got to change. Getting educated is one thing. Having it is another. There's a whole lot of librarians that have all this knowledge about all these different books, but are living check to check. The knowledge is power. That's not true. Applied knowledge is power. Apply the knowledge you have. Seize the moment, because you got to seize the moment. You got to seize this moment, guys. If you don't seize the moment, if you don't make this moment right now in history, this is the only time in history that we can actually change our lives. That has not been here since, the last 100 years. Even in the dot-com boom, it was awesome. A lot of people didn't participate, right? Because you had to buy shares of stock. Stocks was at, $19,000 and $1,500 and $25. The dot-com era was crazy. But you have to have the people, we as regular folks couldn't even participate because we couldn't get those shares like that. But today, the crypto space, you can get those shares. You can get $10 worth, $50 worth, or $100 worth. You can change that. You could join our club and get in the Bitcoin space for free. And I encourage all of you right now, join for free. Click on that link, 805-GO, right? Let's make sure we got this. Click on that link, 805go.com, okay? All right? Okay? Click on that link. Click on that link, www.805go.com, and join for free. Then learn how to get Bitcoin. We teach you how to get Bitcoin. Get in there and start getting that right now. Get it. I encourage you to share this video. I encourage you to subscribe to my channel. If you're on YouTube, I encourage you to subscribe to my channel. If you on any other, Facebook and all that, I would like you to link and share it, right? Share it, like it, whatever you got to do, share it out there to your audience, because what we're doing, we are changing the game. If your audience just listen, oh, that's one of those Ponzi schemes. They're going to say this to you. That's one of them Ponzi schemes. For one, it's not a Ponzi scheme. That's a pyramid thing. That's one of them pyramids. Yes, it is. It is a pyramid. Everything in our life is set up in a pyramid. Your family is set up in a pyramid. Your church is in a pyramid. Your job is in a pyramid. Everything's in a pyramid. All that does is give it order. That's it. It just gives it order. So for people that say that, and it says, you know what? Yes, it is a pyramid. But what else is okay? Tell me what's wrong with it. What's wrong with the pyramid? Ask them. Don't just say, okay, that's the pyramid. What else is wrong? Tell me what's wrong with that being a pyramid. Is it okay? Now ask you a question. Are you working right now? What kind of structure are you in? I'm in a pyramid. All right. Okay. Do you go to church or a synagogue or a temple? What setup? What strategy? What system is that in? It's in the pyramid. It has to be. So somebody's got to be the head, right? And everything else falls below. It's in a pyramid structure. Everything is in a pyramid structure. So again, what is it? What's the next thing we're doing, right? So we got to understand this, guys. If we can start uplifting our neighbors, uplifting our family, you just got to give them the information. I'm saying to you, everybody's not going to listen to you. We already know that. It took my family years before they start listening to me, right? Years. But I'm happy that they see it now. I'm happy that people are coming in now. So that's the difference, right? So, and don't ever, this is one thing I'm going to tell you right now. Please, I would write it down. I would make some notes about this one thing. When you jump into the crypto space in your Bitcoin and you get Ethereum, Bitcoin, Bitcoin Cash, Zcash, Dash, whatever you're getting, never, ever, ever sell your Bitcoin, ever. You don't have to. Today, it's called DeFi, decentralized finance. All you have to do is get loans on it. And as the Bitcoin space keeps going up higher and higher and higher, then your crypto, which is Bitcoin, Ethereum, whatever, it's your collateral. So it's like you're going to get a loan from a bank, right? And it says the loans here in DeFi only takes 5 minutes. They don't take a long time. The money's in your account in 2 days. The money is in your account in 2 days. Okay. So let me give you an example. So if I start to build my crypto, if you get here in our club, you start learning, you're getting this cash flow coming in. You say, you know what? I'm going to build this up. I got the vision. I'm going to start inviting people. I'm really committed to the MLS Bitcoin Club. I'm going to commit to it, right? That's going to come from you. It's not going to come from nobody else. Your own commitment. I'm going to commit to it. I'm going to join the MLS Bitcoin Club from the link 805go.com or your link from your people. They're going to give you their own link, right? Your own people are going to give you the link, right? And so you join them. And then from that standpoint, you join them and you start inviting other people. And all of a sudden, people start coming in. They join, they come in, they join. And you start getting free more and more Bitcoin, right? So what happened is we need a leader. Okay, so this person says we need a leader. We need a leader and a mentor, and our leader is trying to make leaders and mentors of each of us. I'm choosing to be part of this pyramid. Absolutely. All right, Denise, I got you. Dennis, I got you, Dennis. Is that Dennis or Denise? I don't know. I'm not sure. Denise, I think it's Denise. Okay, Denise. So the thing is, if you make a choice to grow, to commit to the MLS strategy, the house, if you commit to this, what's going to happen is your life is going to change. It's impossible for it not to change. It's going to change. And when it changes, when you get your crypto, now that if I need 50,000, let's say $20,000, let's say you got some debt and you say, well, Wall Street, I'm going to get this BitPay card or this other card, this debit card, and I'm going to convert my Bitcoin into dollars. The answer is no, don't do it. Please don't do that. When you convert your Bitcoin into dollars, you just sold away your Bitcoin. They gave you dollars for it, and then now you can go to the ATM and pull money out. You don't have to do that no more. We used to do that. Now we don't do that no more. Now we get a loan off our Bitcoin. The money goes into our wallet or debit card. And now we can use it, but we still own the Bitcoin. So when we pay the loan back, as Bitcoin continues to keep rising and rising, Bitcoin can go to 100,000 by June. It can easily be at 200,000 by December. And if it does do that, that means you owe less and less, and then you can start buying other coins or get new loans because you got more Bitcoin that's worth more money. And you can start taking a new loan and paying off the old loan. That's what I do. That's one of the strategies that I do. I can also get a new loan and buy more crypto with it as it keeps going up higher, right? And then pay it back over time and get a loan on that. So you can stay in this game of loaning out your Bitcoin and get the money from it and keep doing that for the next 5, 10, 15 years. It is very, very possible for you guys to start building wealth for the rest of your life. Now, let's talk about this last topic and I'm going to go away. So when I think about wealth, when I think about it, and that transition to go from welfare in the military to making 100,000, 200,000 to making now over $1 million, that transition, it took a long time to do it for me personally. But today's people, you, brand new person, just first time coming in and watching us, your transition could be in less than a year to $1 million. It literally could be less than a year. It could be 2 years or 3 years. Right now, in the next 3 years, you could actually be a millionaire. But I believe it could be faster than that because you're getting into this brand new economy. And so what I'm saying to you, if you make this commitment, make this transition, if you make this transition, it could change your life. But you got to commit to it. The commitment is that I'm just saying, if you make this commitment, the MLS Bitcoin Club could be a household name, and your family will benefit tremendously because of what you're learning at the same time that you are creating the wealth. And that's the difference, right? So we already showed you a chart on how much we teach, all the different things about wealth, about Bitcoin, about everything's happening, cryptocurrency itself. And you're going to learn more because I'm learning more. I'm learning about other companies in DeFi. I'm learning about, which company is the best one. I'm learning about if that company doesn't offer it, this company does, right? I'm doing a lot of research for my members so they can start changing their mindsets and the cash flow. I'm doing all of that. So I'll be doing a class today about a brand new DeFi company that is, if Celsius doesn't offer it, Nexo will, right? We're gonna go through and how to set up different things. So guys, I'm just telling you, we got people that are committed to the process of you winning. My whole goal is for you to win. That's it. That's my whole goal. If I can help you win, if I can help you transition your life financially, I'm reaching out to the motorcycle clubs. I'm reaching out to the scene of MCs, RCs, and I'm just reaching out, guys. If you guys out there, want to change the way that when you want to take this, go yonder, when you want to go yonder, because I'm going to go yonder too, right? As you go yonder, for the folks in the MC, they know what I'm talking about when I say go yonder. When I'm going yonder, I ain't got to worry about where I stay. I ain't got to worry about a breakdown. I ain't got to worry about, how much I can eat or enjoy my sleep, right? I don't have to stay at a, Motel 6. I could stay at a Ritz-Carlton if I want to, right? See, when you making this kind of cash flow, and if everybody on the MC set do the same thing, can you imagine the rides we would have now? Can you imagine what we doing? Can you imagine the community that we serve? Can you imagine, we go to somebody's MC, I said this the other day, and we just drop $100 bill. Everybody just drop $100 bill because we visited. We got 50 riders, 100 riders, and we just dropped $100 bill. They made $10,000 that night we came by. 10 grand just that night. Bam. This is the transformation of wealth. You got to understand this, people. The transformation of wealth is not tomorrow. It is today. It is right now. And you got to be serious about jumping in this transformation of wealth, because the state of your home economy could be in the millions, not lack of. It could be in the millions, and you can change it if you commit to what we're teaching you within this talk. Tomorrow, same time, I'm going to get here around 12:45. I'm sorry, 12:45, get you going. It's now 1:45, so let me let you go. You guys take care. God bless. I appreciate you spending time with me. Let's make this change, guys. Let's do it. And I promise you, if you follow what we're teaching you to do, if you follow what I'm teaching you to do, your transition to financial freedom is right now. Right now. You guys take care. God bless. Goodbye, everybody. Have a good one.